Take that! Put away my shot!
I knew I was gonna mess that up. I had to click the Minecraft recording me. Alrighty, well, hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Luigi Streamer here. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a while since I've said this, but welcome back to another Minecraft building stream. Yes, I think it's literally been since I last done that Undertale building stream back all the way in April, which is insane because I definitely do not remember doing any Minecraft building streams at all throughout the summer. I just really hadn't had time to really go back to working on any Minecraft projects, but now actually I do have some time I want to dedicate to work on this here, and you're kind of looking at this here and you're like, what's going on here, Luigi? Well, I actually was doing about a little over 2.5 hours of work off camera on this to prepare for this stream here, because I didn't want to like just start this build from scratch in here, because there was a lot of work to be done. So I can explain the process of what I did to go through this. Before I do that though, the next coaster in the revamp project, if you could read the title, is going to be Blue Streak. Blue Streak is the only actually wooden coaster at Cedar Point. I recently rewrote it, and it's definitely have gotten rougher, unfortunately, but it's still like I still have some fond memories of it in previous years I've ridden it, where it's a nice, fun wooden coaster. It doesn't really do anything too crazy, but yeah, it kind of sucks that's running pretty bad this year. But anywho, it's the next coaster that I want to do within the revamp project, and it's actually, out of the coasters in the revamp project, I feel like Blue Streak originally was actually done overall pretty well. Like, it follows the layout pretty well. It's just my problem with it, and a problem with a lot of my like recreations of these coasters back in the day, is just that it's not really built to scale very well, because the lift hill is definitely way more drawn out, because this is the original Blue Streak build here, and you can see me working on the layout here, where you can see compared, because this is the new layout I want to have here, and compared to the old one, it's just it just doesn't match like how it really should be, like how it should look. So basically the revamp is, it's like the layout was made pretty good, like it replicates it really well. It's just that it needs to, have the length properly made, And I'm not really going to do much, like, I know technically, like, if you look at it closely in Google Earth, because that's my main source of how I make a lot of these revamps, is that it does like progressively go more diagonally here, but as you can see, I'm not really going to be able to do that, because I'm going to try to use the plot of land where it originally was in, and it's in between a custom coaster that I had where Creeper Jackson originally started it, but then I finished it for him, and it weaves like in between Blue Streak, so I need to make sure that it stays that way and doesn't interfere with Liberty. So yeah, so off camera you could see I was working on figuring out the measurements of the layout, and for where I actually like had the lift hill more forward, but now I had to move it backwards, because after like adjusting everything and seeing how the layout should be, this is about the most accurate place I think that it should go. And yeah, it's interfering with the station over here, so I had to move the lift hill back more. So the layout, actually, I'm basically, what I'm going to be doing here in the beginning of the stream is I'm going to replicate the layout that I have over there, but I'm also going to completely bulldoze the original Blue Streak here. And yeah, I know, like, part of me like kind of like hates it when I completely bulldoze the rides, but with how like the new versions of them look, like this is new version of Corkscrew, new version of Woodstock, Val Raven looks fantastic, Rougarou looks so stupid good with the revamp. So as much as it sucks to completely just bulldoze the ride, at least I still have a little bit of its history here with the original Blue Streak logo. Yeah, so the Blue Streak logo used to be in front of the station over there, but I moved it over here. And also I had to move the Magnum station over a little bit. This is where it used to be, but since I have to move the lift hill back a lot, I have that, like, the Magnum station was going to get in the way, so I need this area freed for the turnaround. And it's almost even interfering with Pipe Scream, but Nah, goodness, thank goodness it didn't interfere with that. Which I'm honestly lucky of the fact of how Blue Streak is designed, that it really doesn't interfere with a whole lot of things, and I can easily like push it back and revamp it nicely. I also had to get rid of a lot of the Gemini entrance stuff here, move the Gemini logo over. It's been a lot I had to do in a short amount of time here, and then this little thing here, probably wondering what the hell this is. This is a part of the new logo, which I can actually show you what it's going to look like. This is the awesome website I love using for pixelating logos. So this is the new Blue Streak logo here. Unzoom it. So yeah, so this is like this little part here, and I made that part there specifically. So for anybody you guys who are helping me, you can start from there and start recreating the logo, because I think a very easy way for you guys to help while I'm working on the layout is just recreating a pixel art. Which shouldn't be too difficult, I don't think, and also the fact that the pixel art's only 3 different blocks. It'll definitely still take you some time, but it's definitely one of the easier ways you guys can help out. So yeah, doing some decent preparation for this stream here. And I will say, during building streams, just so I can get more work done, it's pretty likely that I may not be paying attention to chat too much. I will check up on chat every now and again, but there'll be a text in the bottom of the screen that says focus mode, and it'll be a read in the description, because there's a notice at the top that says that I may focus on what I'm working on. So that doesn't mean that I'm ignoring you guys. It's just that I really want to put my full attention to try to like making this as accurate as possible. But if I do get to a point in the building where I don't feel like I have to focus, then I'll be unmuted and I'll be able to talk to you guys and have fun and chat with y'all. But I'll just play some music in the background for you guys while I'm focusing on what I'm working on. And again, I won't be completely ignoring the chat. I will be looking at it, but I may not like acknowledge your comments all the time. But I think I will keep my microphone unmuted, though. But I will probably mostly stay quiet. I know I just said that my mic will be muted, but I'm actually scratched that. My mic will stay unmuted, but I probably won't be talking a lot. But if I genuinely really need to focus, then maybe I might mute my mic. That makes sense. All right. Yeah, I'm super excited to for these next these 5 days here, we're working on some Minecraft stuff, because you guys don't know, if you can see the stream schedule, we're doing 2 days for working on Blue Streak, 2 days working on Storm Runner for Hershey Park, and then we're sending 1 day where we're working on the recreation of Deltarune in Minecraft. So super exciting. Yeah, guys, if you guys would love to see more Minecraft building streams and see how these awesome Minecraft builds come together live, make sure to go hit that like button, hit that sub button, and I'll get you guys some more awesome Minecraft building streams. Alright, you said I need to invite you, thing music. I thought I had you in the room. Maybe I don't have you on it. Let's see, what's your username so I can throw you on? I'll put this in intermission mode for this. I also shuffle some Sonic music in the background, because why not? Sonic music is awesome. The shuffle start off of Kingdom Valley, which is a great start. I like that. Very nice. Yeah, I swear I had that. Oh, maybe actually I might have gotten rid of you. Possible. You know, funny thing, it's kind of funny that you came on the stream thing music, because I was actually I was recording my the walkthrough of the Undertale today, since I finished the full Undertale and Minecraft build, and I saw you, sneaky boy. You decided to put books in some of my chests in the waterfall area, and as a joke during the recording, I just threw them out, because I'm like, those aren't supposed to be in there, but haha, thing music, I guess you're gonna be in my Undertale walkthrough video, because I did not feel like re-recording 30 minutes of walking through all of ruins and Snowden and showing all that off. Alright. I forgot about that. Well, I should have double-checked the chests before recording, which I did double-check some, but I guess I didn't double-check the ones that were important. Good job, me. Alright, let's see, I need to go find friends here. So are you just Lero Piro? It says I added you. Maybe I need to send an invite. Well, okay. Because, yeah, I had to... Okay, yeah, you're something. Yeah, I unfortunately had to block somebody recently because they griefed the world, so... Yeah, so much fun, but do they know is that realms, you can go reset your world, and everything will be fine. So, haha, screw you, pal. You thought you can grief my world? Wrong. The power of the reset helps me. It's like how Frisk has a great reset as well. You're in the Discord with the Minecraft helpers, right? Raping music. Because there are screenshots for the logo in that Discord channel there if you want to use that. That's the logo right there. I'm gonna begin work on removing old blue streak here. I need to make sure I don't accidentally get rid of my layout, because if I do, that's going to be sad, because I worked hard on that. Sometimes I don't know like what the fill radius is for this. I forgot that's actually my recent one. Oh wow, that's actually interesting. It has a hollow inside. Very, very interesting to see how I did these old builds a while ago. It's fun. Fun to see my creative process. You know, part of me like hates that I'm like just completely removing this, but knowing that I'm gonna make a much better version of it, we'll ignore the pain. We'll subside the pain that I'm feeling right now. My beautiful creations. Yeah, this blue streak build here, it's insane how fast time flies by, because I think I made this original blue streak build back in 2017, so it's been 8 years, which is bonkers to me to think about. Like, how has 8 years passed since I've made this build? And now 8 years later, I'm finally making a much better version of it because I'm a much better builder than I was 8 years ago. Kinda crazy, man, how fast time flies by. Like how fast time flies, the fact that I no longer have to deal with school anymore unless I decide to go to grad school, but I don't think I'm going to do that, but I think I've had enough school in my life, and I don't want to have to pay for more school bills. No, but I am fine with the education like that. I've had to, because normally what I like using for layout stuff sometimes is redstone blocks, but in the new update where they update all the shading, which again I absolutely love. It's so good. Feels like I have a shaders pack on when I used to do what the frick is it called? I went like in Java and I went in like in this modded thing where you can have shaders and everything. I think it's called Lunar Client. Yeah, I think it is Lunar Client. Yeah, it just feels like I have a shaders. I mean, still some of the Lunar Client stuff looked better than this, but this is definitely a huge upgrade though from how Minecraft original. The shading looks really good. Get the picture okay there. Here, expand it in a little bit. Yep, just follow what it shows in the picture. I appreciate your help. Thing music with me. need to remove this like bits by bits. Make sure I don't accidentally get rid of something I don't want to. Get all the O section. By the way, guys, like for you helping out with these builds here, you will get recognition for it when the official video comes out. You get a big shout out. Maybe not a big shout out, but you do get Alright. Also, how well can y'all hear this music? I'm not sure if it's too quiet. To increase the volume. I set it to a volume, probably be doing that. And I never know how actually how the audio blend shows. I'm always second guessing myself with that. I'm also deciding to change the light blue wall to light blue concrete. I don't know, I feel like it looks a little bit better.
Hyperactive instrumental with pulling strings. It's the one who understands when the tides will swing. So he's breaking down doors, never far away. Come on and psych yourself up, cause it's time to play. Bounce to the beats and the rhymes, cause they're here to stay. The one and only marathon man, living the day. Moving up, coming fast, and they'll blow you away. Because the pressures of this world, they can take their toll. And it's tough to get away when they take a hold. The only way to break free is to break the mold. You can't stop now, rock and roll. Don't stop now, come on, rock and roll. In this world, gotta make your own where life is strong. In this world, life is just a game you play. Life's an open book. In this world, compromise does not exist. His world of wolves every step meets the rest. In this world, gotta make your own where one is all. In this world, life is just a game you play. Never fear the fall. In this world, compromise does not exist. His
So yeah, if you need to ask me anything you want to walk into, if you want to talk to me about something you want to walk into, I may not just acknowledge you like for very long, again, not because I want to ignore you or anything, just that I'm focused. Alright, I'll increase my voice too. How's that? Turn it up a little bit more. We're making park announcements. Ooh, something that I can definitely not go to. All the way in California. Alright, I'm gonna plop this on the screen here. Okay, cool.
instrumental in pulling strings. The only way to break free is to break the mold. You can't stop now, rock and roll. I said you can't stop now, rock and roll. Don't stop now.
I can literally move it and block off. That's fine. Saves me the hassle of having to do diagonal bullcrap. Diagonal bullcrap is the worst. Yeah, oh, actually, there's some light. Good old Google Earth help me out. Gotta make this speed hill. I honestly wish off camera I could have like moved the layout back before the stream started, but what you gonna do? And to do a lot of other things as well on top of like doing layout moving back. I'm glad at least I have most of the first part of the layout figured out though. Because once I get the layout done, then there's gonna be a lot more you guys can help out with like making the side things like on each piece of the track, the side fences, the low fences. It's a lot of stuff you guys can help with, for sure. I just want to make sure the layout's done before we help out about anything. This is already looking so much better. Oh my gosh. The fact that this weaves like in between like Golden and Liberty so well is kind of crazy to me. It's like, wow. Those some of the little last remnants of the ride. So sad. I know the logo's gonna take a bit thing music, but when you do get it done, we'll try to find something for you to do. Probably most likely what I'll have you do is placing rails on top of the track. It's pretty easy enough. We'll figure out what powered rails are supposed to go. Okie dokie. I feel like when I leave the powered rail to work to you guys, y'all don't really know what you're doing. No offense. Accidentally punch out stuff from Liberty. Kind of finding it funny. There's one coaster that I'm thinking of potentially remaking it. I don't know when, but is a Steel Hog from Indian Beach, since that was one of my favorite coasters from going to that park. And because most of the time when I make layouts, I do the track work first before I put the supports. But I feel like with a ride like Steel Hog, I might actually do like the Connects coaster way of doing it, where you actually make the supports first, and then you make the track around it, because Steel Hog definitely feels like one of those coasters that feels very Connects-like. So it might actually be a better idea for a more accurate creation of it to make the supports first than making the track. Just whatever floats your boat, how you want to efficiently make the ride, you know. Look at that. I'm gonna give myself a blue streak POV. Cedar pond.
Blood drive
And a 15-second unskippable ad. My favorites. Yay. But why in this POV is the camera bouncing around so much? Coasters be getting rough. My gosh. Okay. Yeah, so we're looking at that over there. Just how much of a dip do we have over here? It's a very slight dip. Okay. Got it. I think I'm gonna do what I did over here. Cause yeah, it's starts curving slightly. Thanks for forgetting to like on the video, by the way. Much appreciated. Hi and bye. Okay. Bye. Bye, Gia. Thanks for coming for like 5 seconds. Bruh moment. Okay. Your parents don't like you watching Minecraft. Why? What's wrong with watching Minecraft? Thanks, so don't forget a second like on the video. I am very confused about it. What's so bad? What's so bad about Minecraft, man? They never told me. Okay. I guess then you're not gonna be able to join all 5 streams this week then. If your parents don't like watching watching you watch Minecraft, because all I'm streaming this week is Minecraft work. That is unfortunate for you, good sir. Yeah, this is the Minecraft building week. If you read the community post that I made talking about the streams for this week. So unless you want to disobey your parents and be rebellious, then you can do that. But I'm not going to force you if you want to follow what your parents are saying. My parents would never be like that. They'd be like, yeah, play whatever you want. Unless it's a very inappropriate game, and you shouldn't be playing that. Just totally fair. But Minecraft is not even inappropriate at all. And I don't really... Compared to games like Roblox, I feel like it won't brain rot you as much, especially just seeing you working on a build. Like, how is that going to be brain rotting in some way? Minecraft has such horrifying things like creativity and building. Real! Like, come on. It's so horrifying. Like, my gosh. Insanely scary stuff here, bro. Like, creativity and cool building skills, and seeing people working on, like, awesome builds in a blocky world. Like, what? That's traumatizing, bro. Scariest thing in this Halloween season. Feeling pretty good today. Glad to hear that. Did something happen today that got you in a good mood or something? Let's see if my post is back efficiently. Ah, 60 subscribers, what a milestone. Whoa. To be fair, I definitely remember like back then when I got like to crazy with like goals like that. That was still very new. I remember I love celebrating that kind of stuff too. As well, these subscriber specials. I don't really do subscriber specials anymore. The best that I do is just like, I mean, if I make like a huge milestone, like maybe 10,000 subscribers, then maybe I'll do some kind of subscriber special. I don't know what that would be, but if I hit something like 2,000 on the streaming channel, then I'm like, yay, I just make a community post talking about, oh, thank you guys so much for all the support, I appreciate all the new followers, blah, blah, blah. That's about the best I do. Because nothing bad happened. Oh yeah? That's good. It's nice when you have stuff like that go off of a hitch. I would say I was actually happy about that because usually I do like these summer party events, which all these party events in Minecraft, and I did one for the summer party this year, and everything actually went pretty well. I had really good preparation for it, and which made me really happy. Don't think would not have gone as well if I did not prepare properly. But no, I prepared pretty well. I'll be faithful myself. I might need to change how this is word. Alright, Mr. Can't Watch Minecraft. I guess I'll see you later. Bye. You should probably ask your parents about why they don't let you watch Minecraft now. I don't know why that's such a problem. Just saying. You don't even know the reason why, and you should probably figure that out. Let's edit this. Do it. Yeah, it does go. I'm supposedly supposed to have 2 other helpers come in later. I don't know when they're coming in though, but coming at some point. This will actually work out pretty well. But even though I don't have this go up here, yeah, it's gonna be very tight squeeze in here. It'll work. Check on your progress over there. And once I get this part made here. Go to 2 blocks down. I also need to get rid of the rest of this down here. Fix. I think I'll still keep the same thing where I make the supports the warped fences. I mean, it's the most fitting fence block than the blue. It'll look a little funky, but it's gonna. I remember back then when the first ever version of this, the fences had to be white. I still remember that, so I'd use the birch fences because back in 2017 we didn't have the other updates. That was definitely still pretty early on Minecraft. Pretty crazy. How far this game has come. Alrighty, all the original build is basically gone at this point. Except that part over there, but we'll get to that later. Ooh, okay. I see this is coming together. The S is coming together. Alright. Not bad. Yeah, the old logo used to be in this spot here. This is how big the new logo is gonna be in the entrance for Blue Streak of all things. Yeah, I'm kind of crazy. Yeah, just a little crazy. Yeah, it looks really nice. I'm really happy with how that looks. So now we will drop it down a bit here. Getting all the cyberspace Sonic music right now. I'm already mad that I got one for his world. Just see more my copyright claims just start piling up, bro. Probably, let's form it. Yeah, it does come down fast. A little bit before the previous one. only thing I want to change is that's nice. Okay, that's good. Go with that. There we go. Sweet goodness. It's beautiful. What's this track? Oh, it's Team Sonic Racing. For a second, I thought I was hearing Golf with Your Friends music. I'm like, what the? Why is this playing? I was like so confused for a sec. Lol. Like, why is Golf with Your Friends music playing? That's not right. I'm really not that crazy. Actually increase this. Oh wait. Oh, I didn't. I see. I got it. Okay. I didn't actually bring it down all the way. Love it. That's what's good. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's great. I love that. Go for it. So good. Oh, that's so good. Love that. All right, cool. This won't take me very long. Just a quick, simple message. And I'm already done. See, told you. It won't take very long. Nice, simple, quick message. Alright, I'm gonna skip this one It's a very shimmery. It's classic shuffle work there. Yeah, this is versus Devil Boom, I think, from Shadow Generations. Definitely a change in vibe, that's for certain. Before it's just, oh, it's a nice go-lucky course map from Teen Sonic Racing, and then we go to I'm fighting the devil from the Bible, bro. Real. Devil or the Bible ain't gonna kill me, bro. That was really small. This hill. So we'll be on about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. One has not responded. Still waiting on a response. Yeah, this is actually a good response. So it should be pretty easy. That is just make it a couple blocks longer. It basically has the same curvature. I'm calling it curvature. I'll mute so you don't have to hear me singing.
Are vast and clear. I hold my breath. Step up a gear. Feel the wind. Smell the air. Chances are everywhere. Our sights are set beyond the moon. Let's show the world what we can do. Dreams are big, eyes are wide. Hear the voice deep inside. Obstacles are no excuse. Come what may, there's nothing to lose. Turbulence won't stop us, we'll keep pulling through.
Such a beautiful song. It's like, Nate wants the battle, God, and freaking Sonic Frontiers. Let's go, bro. Gosh, more Nate wants the battle, bro. Let's go. Yeah, so I'm used for this one too, so I don't have to hear me sing. Yeah, how much y'all don't like my singing voice. Totally fine. I have come to accept that. People mention it in the future with my singing. So I'm definitely not a singer. Enjoy the music though. This one's an absolute banger. The previous one was the song one. The song one was One Way Dream. I don't know what the previous vocal track. Got Rooftop Run. That's like iconic Sonic track. Alright. I know Rooftop Run is getting a course in Sonic Racing Crossroad also. That's pretty cool. Alright, so now what the layout does from here is that it splits off and there's a very long break room into the station. Which, what's going to be annoying is that if I make the layout exact, then the station is going to be diagonal. So I really don't want. I'm probably just going to say F it and not make it diagonal, but we'll see. I mean, I can do diagonal stations, it's just that I really don't like doing diagonal stations. These coasters love making me do diagonal stations, though. Just doing everything in a diagonal makes my life a bit more difficult. It's so true. So it starts turning when it's dropping. Somewhat towards being a little bit better. I think it would be a good amount to do. It kinda looks like maybe 4? Maybe. Here's a question. What device do you play this on? Just, like, do you play like on a tablet, computer, phone? What do you play Minecraft on? Just out of curiosity. Cause see, like, it feels like you're taking, and you can take your time on it. I don't mind, but it just seems like your building over there is a bit slow. Nope. None of the above that I said. Xbox. Huh? I feel like Xbox you could build pretty fast on it. And I appreciate you taking your time to make sure it's accurate. We don't want it to be inaccurate now, do we? That would be unfortunate. I do remember, though, that building on Xbox can be a bit slow, though, because a while back ago, actually, the first ever version of Minecraft that I played was on Xbox. Java Edition was not the first version of Minecraft that I played. That would go to good old Xbox version. Of course, obviously, I don't play Xbox anymore, but at the time I did. I mean, that's fair, because before I used to actually just be able to generate those logos into the game, but now I have to slowly, meticulously recreate it, because the website that supposedly is supposed to allow you to bring it into the world for command blocks doesn't work on Bedrock, which annoys the crap out of me. Works on Java. Bedrock don't work. Which is very sad. Yeah, that pixel was not designed by me. I drew a picture of it, and it was a really cool Minecraft pixel website. It's pretty awesome. Okay. What I'm gonna do now, this is obviously not the way I'm just seeing. I'm just trying to build it out more, see if I like this. Does it go out too much? Does it go out the right amount? Too short? This is pretty simple. Stops going diagonal about here-ish, kind of. Probably say it up here, around these two part of me feels like it's okay, but then there's another part of me that I'm like, I think it should be a little thinner. One of the main reasons I say that is because the turnaround in the station is not that big from over here. It's a great soundtrack. Metallic Man is really cool. Oh, gotta go now. Okay, thanks for helping music, you man. I'm gonna continue your work for you, I guess. If you're still here on the stream doing music, do you think you'll be able to come back on later, or like you think you're done for the day? I was hoping for it. Oh, no, right. Forgot you lived across the east. Well, thanks for spending some time and we're helping, man. Appreciate it. So you're like in Europe or something. That's that's fun. Well, guess you get some good night's rest then. Good stuff. I might actually do what I did in that one build. Put this up on the block. So I think just how the station's designed, I think it's just better to do it this way. Plus, I'm gonna keep digging into the ground constantly, which would be nice. Things I have to do to make it as accurate as possible. And the station ain't gonna be as accurate because I have to make it diagonally. I suck at making diagonal stations. Because yeah, station-wise, because, yeah, if we go to... Maybe it'll be... I've been rewatching some of the episodes recently. I rewatched the season 6 of them anyway, so I just got a Discord anyway here. Trixie says, like, when pigs fly, Discord's like, your wish is my command. And of course, because he's used the Lord of Chaos, he's able to create pigs that fly. There he is.
Trusting
almost happy with this. I think I just want the station to be just completely. It's like the outline just didn't feel like it matched it. That feels pretty good. I think I'm okay with that. And you know what? Surprisingly, actually, normally, like, trying like a first attempt at this doesn't usually go very well, but I'm looking at it above and I'm like, you know what? I might be okay with this. I just have to elevate this, and I think it should be good. Yeah. I'm actually surprised. At first I was like, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to squeeze it in there, but no, I'm actually generally fine with it. I don't really have any complaints. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. I will be right back. Once again, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. We're almost done with the layout though. This is awesome. Oh, almost there. We can start doing all the detail. It's the big S coaster. Let's say this is about 7 blocks away. Looks like it's about the same level. It sucks when I have to do with the organization. It's a bit accurate. Don't worry about the administration. Yeah, I have to remember that layout there was just so I could build over the trees. It's not actually the whole line. These trees. I'm only gonna get rid of these trees anyways. I mean, I haven't given you that guy. Flat there and then progressively starts going. How much do you want to be moving down? We gotta get it to the ground. Hey, Solex, I assume you're listening into the stream and you can hear me. What's good, dude? Welcome to the party. Yo, you can hear me, right? It's automatic because you're hearing me on the stream. We got that Maximus Prime scan on, bro. Okay. Alright, since you're on the Minecraft helpers group chat on Discord, what I'll have you do is Thing Music start to work on the logo. I sent 2 pictures of what the logo. Oh yeah, they're always stream delay. I sent you 2 pictures of the logo and whichever Minecraft helper group chat you're in. Look at that and just keep looking at recreating the logo. If you want to try to help later with recreating like making a blue streak station, you're more than welcome to. But I'm still finishing up the layout for it right now, so I don't really want you to work on it until I really get the layout done. But yeah, I think it's pretty simple. Just look at a picture of the blue streak logo and just keep making it. And I made it a lot more simple, where it's not like an insane amount of detail. It's just 3 different types of blocks. On the blue streak to be pretty simplistic. So you're welcome for the simplicity aspect of it. Yeah, blue streak layout's pretty much on, like the new blue streak layout's almost done. All I gotta do now is just figure out how much I want the breaks to be going on. I'm figuring out how long the track is right now. My man. I mean, would you like to try to attempt making the station? I mean, you did a pretty damn good job with it before with Cedar Creek, so I could trust you to do it. The Blue Streak station is not too complicated. The unfortunate thing, though, is the fact that you have to make the station diagonal, which is not fun. Unfortunate, I mean. Divided by 6, I can do math. Go down by 6. Yeah, compared to Cedar Creek, bro. See, Cedar Creek was kind of complicated. I think Cedar Creek Mine Ride is easily one of the most detailed stations at Cedar Point. It's just saying something. It's just the little family coaster. You wouldn't think the family coaster would have most detail on Stick Station. It has a freaking animatronic in it, for goodness sake. Is this 5 Nights at Cedar Point? But yeah, so I'll be doing a Blue Streak building stream, obviously, for today, and then there'll be another Blue Streak stream tomorrow. Yeah, Cedar Creek came out really well. Like, honestly, all these revamps have been very, 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 very good. I'm very, very happy with them. Done very good job. So yeah, so I got Blue Streak. I got a Blue Streak stream today and tomorrow. And I'll also be working on Storm Runner from Hershey Park on Wednesday and Thursday. And then Deltarune will like be. Remember when I put the dog in? Oh, when you. Oh, like for the animatronic dog at Cedar Creek? I actually did not realize that. The Storm Runner, I think for returning to the Hershey Park project for a little bit, Storm Runner is a nice one to do because one, it's one of the more like it's one of the coasters that where people would care more for seeing the recreation of, and two, it's not the most difficult coaster ever to recreate. I don't think. Of course, I'll have to get good at making versions again. And Storm Runner, I think easily the hardest part in that is going to be the flying snake serpent dive, whatever it's called. That's going to be annoying to make. And it's also a bit of a terrain coaster too, so see how I tackle that. Cause yeah, Pandemonium, I remember even I had to do a bunch of terrain work for that. Pandemonium took a long time. It's kind of Bobcat Revenge. Making upside down looping. Making RMCs, like, as much as, yes, they're satisfying, so satisfying once they're complete, RMCs are usually some of the hardest coasters to recreate. They're so good, but, like, man, they keep pain in the ass to recreate. Screw you, RMC, for making insanely good coasters. Alright, I appreciate you were able to join today, though. That is good for me. Someone has a video of like walking through the cube. Really sure. Maybe. Top dragster. Keep arms down, head back, and hold on. Yeah, someone has a queue walk through a Blue Streak. Crazy. Kind of blows my mind how the heck is there a queue walk through a Blue Streak. Blue Streak's queue is kind of pathetic. It's like no shade at all. Yeah, I guess it does get pretty low here. I'm looking up a queue walk through because to make sure I'm having the coaster at the right level. What I might do actually is right when it gets to the station. Lower down more. I'll be at better luck on your next fishing trip, though. Didn't you say that you didn't catch like any fish at all in your previous one? I forget you. I think you were the person who told me that like on Labor Day when you went fishing, like it was crazy. It was crazy busy. Pretty sure. I think you're the only one that I know. You're the only friend that I know that goes fishing. I don't know if I have any other friends that go fishing. Not that I know of. I don't think Jonathan goes fishing. I think Coaster Jack, Creeper Jackson goes fishing there. Dang, that is rough though. Yeah, I think like I said, I hope you have much better luck your fishing trip this time around. I'm sure it won't be as busy now since it's not Labor Day anymore. Trying to do any activities on Labor Day, I feel like is I get that like most people are gonna be off at Labor Day, but it's mostly a day like where people don't have to work. But it's just not a good idea. I don't understand. Like anybody would think doing stuff on Labor Day is a good idea. It's so stupid packed. I don't even know where you go for Labor Day. You could barely have fun because of it. I like on holiday days, I just don't tend to go to amusement parks. I like to try to go to amusement parks where crowds will be the largest. Try to strategize my visits. And there's just some parks out there that do it, so it doesn't matter what days you go, it's usually just going to be packed every day. It's like you just kind of gotta deal with it sometimes. Word getting out, huh? I will say though, I'm pretty excited as much as because I think what I'm going to do is I'm not really gonna go try to attempt to ride anything, but I want to at least maybe like after like a shift one day go to Great America and check out their Fright Fest because I had to, at the end of working one day, go up to the front of the park. It's a turd and lost and found. And I'm like, I was just curious to see what Fright Fest decorations they had, so I just walked past the general guest walk. And yeah, Great America definitely seems to go all out with their Fright Fest event. They have so much like things set up all around the path, and the decorations are really cool. And they have like these bridges of like roofs that you walk underneath, and they always like dress up those bridges and make them scare zones. Like one they covered up the walls like on the side, like because it's like you have the main pathway you go through on the side, but then there's like benches you can sit on the side, and it's like a little gap you can walk through, like some vending machines. Well, that little gap you can walk through, they blocked it off and were surrounded with walls, and like there'll be scare actors that'll keep popping in and out of the walls. Really cool. And when I was also walking up to the front, they completely drained out the fountain, or not the fountain, the pool. I can't say fountain because there's not water like spewing out of like some sprinkler thing. But they completely emptied out the pool up front, which that was really weird to see. But I'm guessing they did that because they're gonna work on dyeing. Because what they like doing for Fright Fest is they dye the pool up front red and make it look like blood. Just super cool. And yeah, I haven't been to Great America's Fright Fest in a while too. I'd say probably one of the flat like rides I'll definitely try to ride though is our Teacups ride is like partially like covered. So it's not like fully indoors, but it's still covered. But what they do is they actually make it an indoor ride. They completely block out the windows and they cover it up, and they have these cool DJ lights and like smoke machines in there that they will do. And it's just basically a rave in there while you're riding the Teacups. I've only done Terror Twister once, because our Teacup rides Chubasco, but the Fright Fest name was Terror Twister. I remember it being really awesome, so I would love to do that. And also we have one of those Tilt-A-Whirl rides too, and apparently it's getting like a Flight of Fear kind of theme. There's like a little UFO outside our entrance, and then there's creepy ass aliens in our queue. I'm like, bro, is this Flight of Fling or something? Like, what is this? Why is this giving me Flight of Fear vibes? Because part of me is like, I could kind of see some of the merger elements in here too. This song from Sonic, yes it is. One of the main themes from it. As much as Sonic Lost World is not the best game ever, it does have some great music. I still enjoy playing Lost World. Because the fact I'm a big Galaxy guy, it definitely had a lot of Galaxy inspirations from it. But yeah, it's definitely in the lower tier Sonic games though. That's some really fun lines with Sonic though, even though a lot of people didn't really like that version of Sonic where he was just snarky and making fun of Eggman all the time. Oh yeah. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any other rides that they rethemed. I can think of. Now I got the Sonic Forces main theme.
I can't do this alone, even though I'm strong. Need something more.
This is an amateur battle version.
Push me to victory. Let's see what we can do. Together, me and you. Can't be afraid to try. Kiss your fears goodbye. No looking back. You and I, we're on the
Goodbye, old Blue Street Station. So cool. I don't know about that. The last remnants of the overnight. My 2017 version of the ride. 2017, bro. It's like, even if the Sonic game is bad, because yeah, Forces is easily one of the worst Sonic games out there, without a doubt. I mean, like, I still overall enjoy playing it, but Yeah, compared to a lot of the Sonic games, it's just not that good. But again, the one thing you can always count on from every Sonic game is that there's always at least some good music in it. And Forces, as much of a bad game as it is, it has an absolute banger main song theme. That's so high energy. Oh, also today, something very excited happened. So my dad randomly, like, I was working on making the layout. I think. Well, no, I think I was working on. Yeah, I think it's time to work on YouTube. Bro, the fact that Undertale is turning 10 years old is insane. And yeah, I made my channel back in freaking 2014, bro. My channel is like over 11 years old now, and in February it's gonna be 12 years old. It's like, bro, what the hell? That's just not real to me. But anyways, so me and Dad bought tickets for me to go to the Sonic Temple Festival, which is an awesome rock festival that we went to this year, where the Metallica and Linkin Park were headliners. It was easily by far one of the greatest shows that I've like best festival that I've ever been to. So good. And so they're now for 2016. We're waiting on to see like which artists are gonna, like, which bands and artists are gonna be announced. And I don't know if you're really a fan of this band or not, but this band was on my bucket, like, it's like up there with Royal Republic. This was like this band was number 2 on my bucket list. And they literally got announced today that they're gonna be at Sonic Temple, and I was so happy, because I thought like it was gonna be the case of Royal Republic, where this band they mainly seem to only do shows in Europe. That's where a big wide range of their audience is. But this band though, apparently coming to America for Sonic Temple, and I'm so stoked. The band I'm talking about is Electric Cowboy. Oh, super stoked. Yeah, I'll be in anticipation for that show for like 8-9 months. Woohoo. Next week. Yeah, I didn't know that like there's like a festival in Chicago where Blink-182 is playing in it, but I'm not as much of a Blink-182 fan as you are. So, and also overall that festival did not really have any bands that I care for at all. And apparently my dad says the festival is kind of in a sketchy place in Chicago too, so he doesn't really like to go to that festival. Which is pretty fair. Yeah, the free festivals we love going to a lot, though. Well, the free festival that I've been to, that Dad likes going to a lot, is, like I mentioned, Sonic Temple. That's in Columbus, Ohio. First time I got to go there, again, Metallica headlining 2 nights in Linkin Park, and a bunch of, like, there's so many good bands at Sonic Temple that I got to see this year. It was insane. The fact that already alone that Electric Cowboy has gotten announced for Sonic Temple 2026 makes me so freaking happy, dude. Their music, cause Electric Cowboy, cause like there's bands like 3 Days Grace that don't really like put on like a very good live show. They just kind of sing their songs live. They have some cool screens in the background, but they don't really do a whole lot, you know. Like I love 3 Days Grace and they have great music, but their live shows are kind of still enjoy seeing them live. Don't get me wrong. But Electric Cowboy, oh my gosh, their shows are freaking nutso. If you see their live concerts, like the crowds at Electric Cowboy are something else. They are ridiculous. But like the things that Electric Cowboy is able to do for the crowd, like to the crowd, is insane. because their songs are just, they have a lot of fun screaming vocals in them, but they have so much high energy and it's just so much fun. It's, I think the genre that they kind of created was called partycore. So it's just metal music, but it's also like it's such a party and it's such a vibe. Their shows are so much fun. And I thought it was gonna like be like a long time till I get to see them, but the fact that I'm gonna be seeing them less than a year now is pretty sick. I'm very curious what the headliners are gonna be for the festival, though. We have not heard anything about the headliners, and it's not confirmed that Electric Callboy is a headliner, which I don't think they will be because they're definitely not that big of a band to be a headliner. But yeah, we really like Sonic Temple, Incarceration, and Modern Life. I forget exactly where Incarceration is, but it's only like about an hour away from Cedar Point, though, so that's why we made for Incarceration, that's why we also decided to go to Cedar Point that week, too. Get the right Silence Curse. Good stuff. And Modern Life, that's in Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky. And now's the festival that I was talking about that this year we originally weren't planning on going to it, but we're going to it now because it's being incorporated with Kentucky Kingdom. Which are like, bro, roller coasters and rock music, like, bro, this is too good of a combination to pass up. We gotta go. And the fact Bring Me Horizon, the day we're going, is headlining, and I haven't seen Bring Me Horizon live yet. And Evanescence will be there too. Two big bands that I really, really like that I'll see live for the first time. It's like, ooh. And the fact I'll get to ride Wind Chaser, not Storm Chaser anymore. Lightning Run again. Like, ooh, that's gonna be great. And I get to see the new theming that Hershen did. I was trying to think of the company. Hershen did Kentucky Kingdom. That's the dream for me with that. Two of my favorite things in the world: rock music and roller coasters together. It's like W, bro. Cause yeah, like always, like during. Cause I honestly think the main reason why they like now they're finally like including Kentucky Kingdom in the festival is because now that the company that runs Kentucky Kingdom is Hershen. Like if you go to the parks like Dollywood, they have so many live performers at those parks. So I feel like it just makes sense that like Hershen would be the company that would be like, yeah, we'll see how this goes, and we'll let some rockheads be part of our amusement park for a rock festival. We'll see how this goes. But we didn't really want to risk it though, because part of us was like, do we still want to go to this though? But I think the main thing was it's like we didn't want to take the chance that if it doesn't go too well with all these rockheads like being a part of the amusement park, like going to the amusement park and potentially trashing it up, since you know they're most likely going to do that. There's like trash cans all around the place. They may not want to like incorporate the amusement park, Kentucky Kingdom and Hershen may not want to incorporate the festival anymore. So that's why we wanted to like, hey, if they at least do this, we need to at least do this like once, because who knows if they'll actually ever do this again. There is that chance that they may not. I heard that Intimidator from Cedar Well, Intimidator makes sense though why they rethemed it, because it was always like that oddball out in that area. Like it just didn't fit with Jungle Expedition. So to really make it fit with the area, yeah, they had to change its whole theming. And they also lost the licensing to use Intimidator. Which, yeah, unlike the B&M Hyper and Carowinds, well now it used to be called Intimidator, Intimidator 305 was definitely an extremely fitting name for that insanely intense Intimate Giga. It's so sad still to this day that we still haven't gotten a new Intimate Giga. Like, imagine a new generation Intimate Giga, bro. Oh my gosh, that'd be insanity. I just don't know like what park would buy something like that. Because building an Intimate Giga, especially with how expensive steel prices have gotten nowadays, it's not cheap. Not be cheap at all. I am curious though, like if we could ever find out what the price tag was to build Falcon's Fury alone, or Falcon's Flight. Falcon's Fury is at Busch Gardens Tampa. It's a big drop top. Getting those two rides mixed up. Screw you, Busch Gardens Tampa. Like, how much did it cost Six Flags Qiddiya to build the Exa coaster, bro? You really gotta wonder. I still personally wonder, though, if we're ever gonna get an RMC T-Rex. I want to see one of those built. Because the fact that RMC said they can go 500 feet with an RMC T-Rex, like, bro, that'd be something. Only way to see, I guess. So yeah, I mean, as much as it sucks that Intimidator lost its theme, it makes sense though, because it really had to. They wanted it to fit in much better with the whole area. That is true. Saudi Arabia's freaking rich over there, bro. Aren't they rich because of their oil? Am I right on that? I forget exactly why they're so insanely rich. I think it's their oil. Correct me if I'm wrong. Some natural resource there, some big resource that's abundant in that area that gets them a load of money. Stack of oil, yeah, I remembered correctly. Ooh, good job, man. Oh, and by the way, if you want to keep working on recreating the logo, you're more than welcome to. But if you want to start working on making the station, you can do that. I completed the layout. I'm doing the side support, doing the bottom track thing on the coasters. Yeah, apologies. The station's gonna be diagonal. I know, it sucks. I had to do that for Wildcats Revenge too, and that sucked dick. Did not like that. Is this the original one here, or is this a match it? No, this is I'm Here Reborn. I mainly did the station diagonal for Wildcats Revenge because then it would have meant that a lot of the rest of the layout would have been diagonal. Okie dokie. Sounds like a plan. Let's do it. I'm here from Sonic Frontiers so much. Especially a good old Kellen Quinn version. Bro, if we get Sleeping of Sirens at Sonic Temple, bro, more Kellen Quinn the better, baby. Much as I do love Kellen Quinn, with Sleeping of Sirens, they don't play the Sonic Frontiers songs. They only do that at Sonic Symphony if they play in Los Angeles. It's the only time that Kellen Quinn has sung Undefeatable and Breakthrough It All live. He has not sung Find Your Flame or I'm Here Revisited live yet, which I would really love him to. That'd be sick. Alright, I'm gonna be muted for a bit so you don't have to hear my singing. I appreciate that you don't mind theme music, but potentially people watching this afterwards may mind, so mainly doing it for those people. Am I not? Nope. I thought I unmuted it. Damn it. Whoopsie! Guess I didn't turn the knob far enough up. Whoops. So it has a Sonic Frontiers melody, Sonic Symphony. Very cool. And yep, good old Sonic Frontiers guitar riffs making Sir Salmax wanting to play his guitar. I mean, it makes sense if you're a bit of a musician. Just hearing some good music makes you want to play, you know. I'll say the part of Nine here revisited that always gets me is when it's like you have the strings of the guitars after the guitar solo, and you just hear Kellen Clint going whoa, whoa, whoa. It's like, oh my gosh, like it's, especially when you think in your head like what happens during that point in the song. Like it's absolute peak gaming, bro. Because basically when like Kellen Quinn is doing those vocals, Sonic's about to get shot out of a freaking cannon and launch himself into the freaking moon. It's so freaking cool, dude. I think it's also like partially a Sonic X reference too. I'd love to see it. I'm kind of sad Sonic Symphony has stopped touring. I would have loved to see him in one more time. I tried to see him again when I was with, when I was rooming with Jesse his senior year, but he didn't want to drive all the way out to Chicago. Which I guess is fair, because our college was 5 hours away from Chicago. So it's definitely a long shot. I think he actually might have been willing to do it if he actually had a better car, but his car is pretty ancient. He has terrible gas mileage on it. Like, I think he only gets like 12, 13 miles per gallon, which is pretty stinking bad. While my freaking Toyota Corolla gets me 54 miles per gallon, bro. His old car sucks in comparison to the amazing, amazing Toyota Corolla hybrids, bro. I want to say though, the fact that I've done about a little less than 6 hours of work on this today, Revamp's coming along nicely. I mean, to be fair, Blue Streak is a pretty easy coaster to make compared to. Totally not sponsored by Toyota. Nope, not at all. I'm totally not sponsored by Toyota at all. No. This is where they have the "I'm Here" part of the Sonic Frontiers melody. They had flowing cyberspace earlier. Those horns, so good. I could have made a very naughty joke right now, but I'm not gonna make that stupid naughty joke. I don't want to get demonetized. Across these new frontiers, with my life I fight this fear. In my hands I hold the ones I love, a walk forward through the cold dawn, always to new horizons. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Nope, more Sonic Lost World. I got the Deadly Six theme now. Yay. The coaster finally messes me back. Oh no, you sent me something. I'm gonna at coaster like 3 times though. Beautiful. Yes, beautiful. Majestic. This recreation of Blue Streak is beautiful. Beautiful. The beauty of this is unmeasurable. warp. This track's not very beautiful. It's kind of nasty. It's for a boss villain. No more beat. Don't you love it when people give me false hope and they're like, oh yeah, I should be able to join later, when they literally didn't like come on for a good chunk of the stream. Or maybe not even come on in the stream at all. Like, come on now. And I messaged a couple other people too, but they never even replied to me, bro. It's like they're avoiding my message because they don't want to help me. Just say that you don't want to, just say you don't feel like helping me, it's fine, it won't hurt my feelings. I'd rather get a reply back. I appreciate more of a reply back than just ghosting me, you know? Getting ghosted is... Well, to be fair, Samex, at least you actually show up most of the time, but... unlike some other people. Why are you sending me all these meme photos, bro? Keep working on your pixel art over there. Man, oh my gosh, I did not realize how big this thing was. Bro, the Blue Streak logo's taller than Gatekeeper. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Even the Gatekeeper logo over here is not even like, what the heck? It's a bird, it's a plane, wait, it's the Blue Streak logo. Crazy. For a basic character. That's fair. This coaster is pretty basic. Yup. How old is Blue Streak now? I'm curious. Blue Streak, not Streak. Cedar Point opening date. 1964, 74, 84, 94, 2004, 2014, 2024, 61 years old. Yeah, okay. Definitely not as old as some coasters at Kennywood, but still 61 is pretty good. Older than, so that's older than the racer at Kings Island. Kings Island opened in 1972. That means racer is like 53 years old. Yes, that's correct. Blue Streak is definitely one of the older coasters in America, but yeah, Kennywood definitely takes the cake for like some of the oldest wooden coasters out there. It actually gets me curious, though. I wonder how old some of the coasters like Kennywood, Indiana Beach are. So I think Thunderbolt at Kennywood and Racer and Jackrabbit, all those coasters are now in the hundreds, I think. Back in my day, roller coasters didn't need to go upside down to be 300 feet tall to be considered cool. Well, I still remember hearing back then, like, Blue Streak was, like, by far one of the most popular rides at Cedar Point. It was so popular that I think some of the queue that used to be there for Blue Streak is no longer there. Like, I think back in the olden days, Blue Streak, got, like, 3-4 hour lines. But nowadays, it's basically Blue Streak's a walk-on. If you want a somewhat okay coaster to marathon, I guess do Blue Streak. If you want a more thrilling coaster of the marathon, then that would be Magnum. Because Magnum does not really get much of a line nowadays either. I know Magnum also when it opened had like 3-4 hour lines. I heard someone when Goliath opened at Six Flags Great America that they, because of all the technical delays they had like while waiting, and yeah, because they have the tallest and fastest wooden roller coaster in the world as your advertisements, you know, the lines were insanely long. He said he ended up having to wait 6 flippin' hours for it. And I'm like, 6 hours for a 33-second ride. I would never want to wait 6 hours for anything, bro. Hell no. I think the most I had to wait for Goliath when it opened was 2.5, which that was pretty ridiculous. And that was also at the end of the day, mind you. Like, we were so past park close, it wasn't even funny. I think like we got in line at like 7:55, and it still took us like 2.5 hours to get on the freaking coaster. Like, ridiculous, bro. Oh, more Sonic Symphony. Magnum, as if it breaks down because the train gets stuck on the road, totally the mirror. Oh, damn. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I feel like at Cedar Point, the coasters that will easily get the longest lines, Maverick always all the time has like 70-90 minute wait. That's freaking Maverick, low capacity, really popular ride. Yay, we love Maverick. I mean, again, Maverick is easily one of the greatest roller coasters in the world, so I understand it. Steel Vengeance also gets ridiculous lines, but even if the line may be long, the nice thing about Steel Vengeance, though, is that if they're pumping free trains, and that the Steel Vengeance crew, if you have a good crew there, like, they are hauling ass. Like, they're sending trains every, like, 20-30 seconds. It's insane. That crew is so fast. I remember I had to wait like a full queue block for Steel Vengeance, and it only took me like 30-35 minutes to get on. I still miss the good old days of Steel Vengeance, of how the fast lane used to work on that. The fast lanes is so crap on Steel Vengeance now, because you like every time in fast lane you still always have to wait at least 20-30 minutes. When back when it opened, the fast lane literally went right up to the station. I still have fond memories in 2018 where I go right up the station and the ride was still open for like a few more minutes, so we just looped back around and got on immediately. Because for some reason there was like nobody waiting for Steel Vengeance in the fast lane line. Like, we had no idea why. So we looped like Steel Vengeance like 6 times at the end of the night. Like, you could only do that with how the fast lane used to work, but now with the new fast lane, where it merges with the main line, you always have to at least wait 20 to 30 minutes. You can't really choose what road to be in. Yeah. Well, honestly, most of the time when I ask, the Steel Vengeance people are pretty cool about it. And honestly, it really depends on what grouper you get, because I remember when I was at Top Thrill 2, there was one time when we rode it like in 2024 where we had a good grouper and they let us go in the front, but then we had a very strict grouper that forced us to go in like other rows. So it honestly like depends on like if you have a good grouper or not, because sometimes your groupers you might end up being really strict, and others are pretty cool. Slip him on 20. Oh my gosh. Bribe him, bro. Like, I want to get that front row on Top Thrill 2. Here's $20 if you let me go in the front. LMAO. Front row Top Thrill 2 is absolutely legendary, though. I honestly would pay $20 for it. It's so stupid good. Yeah, Top Thrill 2 is my number 2 coaster of all time. It's easily the greatest launching coaster like in the whole fucking world, dude. Nothing can top it, bro. Nothing. Well, the only coaster that I think may have competition with it is Formula Rosa. That's it. Maybe, well, also Falcon's Flight, because it's also partially a launching coaster. Only Formula Rosa and Falcon's Flight are the two that I think that could be better launching coasters in the top row too. But I don't know when the hell I'm ever gonna get out to Saudi Arabia or United Arab Emirates. Frick do I know? I don't know when I'm ever gonna get out to those countries. Maybe one day. Got stuck in line for gatekeeper at the front of the line. How'd you get stuck? Did it just break down when you got up there? It's always the worst when you're about to get on the ride and it breaks down right before you get on it. I still remember one of my funny gatekeeper stories was we ended up I think it was like we had 2 days at Cedar Point, so it was our first day. We ended up getting stuck on gatekeeper in the brake run, and for some reason they couldn't figure out how to send it, get it back in the station, so they actually had to evacuate us off the brake run. Some Yahoo had their phone out and the brake got jammed for an hour. Oh, that's so bad, dude. Bro, the dude's literally refusing to have it, like, to put his phone away for like a whole hour straight. Then yeah, he's getting kicked out of the park for sure. Banned from Cedar Point for life, bro. Like, recording on a ride is not worth getting potentially banned from Cedar Point for life, dude. So dumb people are sometimes. I just don't understand people's like thought process. And like people are so oblivious too, because I've been operating Goliath for like the past month now, and I'm so sick of people just not listening. Because you feel like a lot of people that go to Great America, like, it's not their first time that they've gone to Great America, you know? So they should know how Goliath works. But apparently there's a lot of new people that go to Great America than I thought, because there's always like 5 people or so that will keep pulling down the lap bar when the automated spiel tells you to say no, say to not do that, and we always yap at you to not pull down the lap bar. But what do people do? Oh, they're deaf and don't hear a single damn word, the spiel or what we say to them. And they always pull down this stupid lap bar, and I'm like, come on. Are you guys, like, y'all are literally deaf. I cannot believe these people, bro. People are deaf. Bro, be getting dumber and dumber. Real, dude. Like literally, like yesterday when I was operating Goliath. Because again, you have to have the lap bar up so we can see your seatbelt. You can join for a bit. Yeah, if you want to help with recreating the logo, Jonathan, that'd be very appreciated. I'm sure you're very excited over there that Stormrunner was the... You literally called it, dude. It's like, it better be Stormrunner, and I'm like, can't say, mate. Why's it's gonna be Coca Cruiser? I'd still have to recreate that at some point to say I've recreated all the Hershey Park coasters. Maybe for the lulz, I'll remake the original Wildcat too. Kind of like how I have some defunct Cedar Plank coasters as well. Realty Dubs taught me that. I know I'm kind of dumb, but people are dumbass rocks. Real, dude. People in America, like, I'm sorry, y'all. You're just, y'all dumb. And to be fair, I'm also dumb as well, so we're all dumb together. But I'm not as dumb as some people that go to Goliath, bro. Unbelievable. Because literally there are times where I tell the guests, like, they look up at me and I'm like, don't put the lap bar down. And what do? They put the lap bar down. Morons. It was whack the way I was. Bro, do you know me, Jay? I had to make Wildcat's Revenge. That was pretty whack. What are other crazy wacky ass coasters that I've had to make? Rougarou was a great example. That coaster was annoying. Did not like making that coaster. Mystic Timbers is kind of whack too, but that one's not as bad though. Stupid curved sideways loop. Frick me. That loop took me too long to make. But yeah, Jay, you can, so this is the Blue Streak logo here. It's easily way bigger than the actual ride. If you want to keep working on recreating it from what's been done so far, that would be very much appreciated. And if you don't want to do that, then you can help me with fence work. I'll tell you what, I can work around people being dumb. I refuse to work with people who are dumb in this. The worst people that we always have to deal with, that every now and again we have to deal with, are the Karens. I remember one day, like, I was so happy that security was dealing with them. Because someone I remember, they got caught smoking in the line. So someone actually reported it, and security went up and actually kicked the person out of the ride. But that person was obviously a Karen because she was refusing to leave. It's just like making up all the excuses in the world, but security's like, no, you have to leave. You cannot smoke in the park. It is a smoke-free park now. Yeah, Great America, I'm pretty confident actually did not used to be a smoke-free park, but that was a post-merger change. They used to have designated smoking areas, but not anymore. They have, you can now only smoke outside the park, and if you decide to keep smoking in the park, then we'll kick you out of the park. So you can go smoke outside the park. Oh, Sonic Symphony and what I'm made of. I don't care what you're thinking, every time there's enough to set me free, set me free. The feeling to resist it all the time. I have not seen that. I smoke it, but like there have literally been times where I'm at the operator and I see someone like vaping and like smoking, and I literally am like, okay. I literally had to call them out. I'm like, no smoking in the park. If you keep smoking in the park, we'll kick you out. I literally say that over the mic, and I'm like, and that makes them stop smoking, alright? Just trying to get a ball for this kid. Yeah. I will say, I have seen I've seen the Karen videos, like, where someone's, like, parking in a parking spot that is literally, like, anybody can park in the spots. It's not like it's reserved for people. And then, like, some random Karen comes up to their window and is like, you're in my parking spot. That's not your spot. You need to move over. Move over. It's my spot. And like, and then like the person's just like, bro, why do I have to deal with this? This is so retarded. I've seen those videos. I don't think I've seen the one with the baseball though. That is pretty ridiculous though. Yeah, it's unfortunate that people act like that at like a big grown-up adult age. You can definitely just tell that they did not get parented very well. Nope, they did not. I'm glad I have good parents. Should honestly, warning, if y'all are vaping, the ride will explode. Please control your addiction if you don't want to die. I think I would get fired for that, but I'll be like, worth. That'd be really funny though. Be like, hey, that vaping can set off, is gonna set off a secret bomb that's underneath the station. If you don't stop vaping, bro, the bomb is gonna explode. Bro, that'd be funny. I'll tell you guys a fun little thing that happened to me 2 days ago. So, at Goliath, do it on your last day. Well, if I do it on my last day, then they may not want to hire me again if I want to work next year. So I don't know about that. I don't know, I don't know exactly when this happened, but randomly one day, I guess as like a lost and found thing, someone left a like happy birthday pink crown behind. So we decided to, the Goliath crew never decided to turn it into lost and found. We just kept it. So when I was working the ride one day, the supervisor there was like, because about most of the time when I've been an operator, I have not had to wear the crown, but the supervisor was like, hey, it's a tradition that the operators wear the crown, so you gotta wear it. And I'm like, sure, whatever. I don't care. So I'm just up there in the op booth with a pink happy birthday crown, and people just constantly keep wishing me happy birthday when it's not my birthday. It's actually pretty funny. Which is also kind of ironic, the fact that my birthday is this month. When is my birthday actually? Oh, it's in 13 days? Yeah, 13 days. Yay, happy 2-week early birthday. Woo. And even one person who actually had a birthday that day, so as like the train's departing, I'm like, we have a very special guest here on this ride, and her name is, I'm not gonna disclose. This is not actually her name, but Samantha, please wish her a happy birthday, and the whole station just erupts in applause. There's also one time too where someone was obviously really scared to ride Goliath, so I'm like to the people, I'm like, hey guys, let's give her some motivation, let's cheer for her for a good ride, and the whole station just started erupting and cheering, and I'm like, let's go. It's fun at being an operator. Oh, there was something hilarious that happened last night. So one of the operators there, who obviously really likes talking on the microphone, like it's very obvious. At the he wanted to be operator the other day because he likes messing with the people that like, because he likes messing like, you guys want one final ride? Well then you guys have to come back tomorrow or whenever we're open next. But before he actually did that, he said something that made me like laugh out loud so hard. Cause he's like, oh yeah, we have to stay after like for 30 minutes, or you guys get to leave immediately. And someone's like, man, that sucks. Man, that sucks for you, man. and then like, yeah, and he hit the operator booth. He's like, well, at least I'm getting paid and you aren't. I'm like, bro, hold on a second. He just roasted him. It's like, I'm getting paid, but at least you aren't. You guys want to ride again? Then get back in line. I say that a lot too. It's like, again, if you like to ride again, you have to go back in line. Like, bro, saying that. At least I get money and you don't is crazy. That was so funny. So during the building streams for Stormrunner, Jay, you think you're gonna be able to join in on those streams at all and help, or not really? The logo for Stormrunner will take a while to do, so it'd be nice to have somebody working on that. It's gonna be hard. Maybe. I don't think it'll be as bad as you think it is. I think honestly the hardest parts of it are gonna be layout recreation, and then the station probably, because Hershey Park stations are usually pretty complicated. Compared to Candemonium though, Stormrunner station's not as bad. I'm gonna say the layout's not even that long either, so hopefully it shouldn't be as bad. I don't know, Candemonium just took so long because that stinking station was so complicated. Didn't help that you have to have the whole stinking queue for the ride in the station. That doesn't help me. That actually, like, does the exact opposite of helping me. It makes my life more miserable. I still will say Max. We gotta, we still gotta meet up together at some point. Cause this guy here is working on the pixel art right now. I have met up with him twice now. It's still crazy to think about that. I've only met up with fans like 3 times. 2 with Jonathan and one with Creeper Jackson. That's it. It's the only times I've met fans of my channel and IRL. Wish it could be more times, man. We had a really good visit though, like the day I went. Like I ended up getting like 28 rides in that day with no fast lane. Like bro, like that's really good. And I was able to get the free coaster credits I wasn't able to get last time as well. It's like score. And then next day I got, when I wasn't with Jonathan, the next day I got 11 rides in. So I almost got 40 rides in total, but 1 shy. Sadness. I mean, spending days at an amusement park with like fellow coaster geeks, it's always a fun time because you love riding the coasters as much as I do. So the fact that you get to ride with people that have the same passion of the coasters as you do it makes it so much more fun. Just depends on what's going on. I don't think I'm gonna end up going to Cedar Point again this year. Well, funnily enough, I technically could, but I wouldn't really want to. Because most amusement parks are only open on weekends now. And so for my job, since I've not as many days to work now, I am just taking whatever days that are available. But next week, Saturday, I technically have, for some reason, they didn't schedule me that day. Which is sucky. But honestly, I'm kind of okay with it because I think we have a park buyout that day. Well, the day before on Friday. And I'm going to be up to 1 in the morning. Yeah, I heard that right. My scheduled shift that day is from 4 to 12:45. Crazy. 4 p.m. to 12:45 a.m. Insane. We also had a park buyout. The Saturday I have off is, and I'm not saying I'm going to Cedar Point, but which Friday is it actually? I think it's this coming Friday. But why did I schedule a building stream for Friday when I'm not gonna? I'll have to push that to Saturday probably. Yeah, the 13th of Saturday I have off. Maybe some point next summer. Yeah. Cedar Point's just one of those parks that, like, it's kind of like a requirement to go every year because it's just such a good park with such a legendary collection of rides. So all my free times mostly go to fishing. Yeah, that's fair. Be crazy. I don't think I'm going to Cedar Point. Do you have like an exact date down you're planning on going? You still don't even have your own car yet, though, right? Right, Jonathan? If you're wondering something, like, he's talking through my YouTube live chat, not through the Minecraft chat, so that's why you're not seeing what he's saying. Sport work's coming along nicely, by the way. Looking good. Ooh, look at you go over here. Yeah, don't forget that you have to make the little Blue Streak's weird, where like the operator panel like is like a little separate building inside of the big building. It's kind of strange how they designed that. Like 2-ish weeks, I'll give or take. I'll see if I have any other weekend days off, but most likely not. And again, I cannot guarantee that I will end up going out to Cedar Point. I've already spent like over $300 going to all the amusement park trips that I've done. This year for amusement parks, man, has been really good for me. Because let's see if I can recall everything. I started out the year with Kings Island, as like an end of college, like graduation thing, spending one more visit with Jesse and had my dad there as well. That was a fun visit. Then I went to Six Flags with Stephanie, one of the worship leaders from my church. Then I went with Fizz. Then I went to Six Flags with Thomas and Eva. And I went with Dad, where I met Coaster Studios. Randomly, they were at the park the day me and my dad were at the park. They're still my phone background, by the way. I never thought I'd get to see Taylor and Sarah at my home park, but that was freaking awesome. Then went to Six Flags with Jesse, because we planned that out for a while, so getting to see all his first time reactions around the coasters and getting to spend some time with him again was awesome. I also ran into them for a Top Row 2 opening day, which makes a lot more sense. But just some random day in the middle of the summer at Great America, that is just an absolute fluke. And the fact that I randomly, like, saw them in the Whizzer line of all things. The Whizzer line. Not the Rakshasa line. The Whizzer line. It's like, what the hell? So cool. So let's see. So yeah, a bunch of Six Flags Great America visits with multiple different people. So that was like 5 Six Flags Great America visits there alone. I think I also went to the park myself one day too, so that's actually 6. So I went to Great America 6 times this summer. I'm gonna make it 7 for the fall. For the fall when I check out the Fright Fest. I'll save that for later. That hasn't happened yet though. Then middle of July, I went to Cedar Point to ride Siren's Curse, which that was awesome, bro. Riding my first ever tilt coaster, that was such a cool experience. Then, and of course, getting to ride Top Row 2 like 7 times was pretty sick. So happy that ride's finally actually running consistently because it's such a legendary coaster, dude. My gosh. So yeah, and then in August is where the amusement park gallivanting really started. Took my first visit down to Indiana Beach. Got a couple new credits there. Overall, pretty weird, quirky park. I feel like the Indiana Beach is the definition of a coaster tycoon park to me. The fact that how everything is so crammed in together and on top of each other. Like, Indiana Beach is the definition of a park that where it feels like they don't have space to add something, but Indiana Beach will make it work somehow. It's freaking crazy. Then went to Michigan's Adventure again to finally ride Shivering Timbers. Finally glad I got on that. Definitely needs to get some retracking work done there. That's not the smoothest wooden coaster ever. Still a good ride if you ride it in the front, because that's easily the smoothest ride you can ride Shivering Timbers in. Then, let's see, then I went to Lost Island. Finally got to ride my first RMC Raptor. So those Raptors, oh my gosh, they're so freaking good. I am so happy I finally have ridden an RMC Raptor. Freaking Fire Runner is awesome. Like back row on those RMC Raptors are ridiculous. So good. And Montegani was a pretty cool small hydraulic launching coaster. And the whole park in general was really well done. I also really like their dark ride as well. It really sucks that park is really struggling with attendance. Poor Lost Island. I'm curious though when Taylor's gonna go back to Lost Island, because he technically doesn't have the Fire Runner credit, and he wants to get that RMC completion. He doesn't have RMC completion if he doesn't go to Lost Island again, so I imagine he'll go back to the park again at some point. Oopsie. Then I went out to Mount Olympus to get 1 credit there that I missed. But I also got another credit on top of that because Knuckleheads, this like indoor arcade thing, apparently got a new coaster there. It's nothing. Compared to the coaster that was there, the old janky Miner Mike. The new coaster is pathetic in comparison, but because the new coaster is just a tiny oval, it's pretty pathetic. The old one though, like, had this really janky helix that just slams you to the side really hard, but it was actually kind of fun. But yeah, they got rid of that coaster, replaced it with this cool mini golf thing. I've done one of those before, and they're really fun. So yeah, R.I.P. Miner Mike, and welcome in the coaster that's literally just called Roller Coaster. What a creative name, man! Roller Coaster, woo! Little station control line. Yeah, give me a sec. Let me fill this out here, and I'll come over. Yeah, Mount Olympus, though, I rode Hades 360 again, and oh my gosh, dude. I remember it being rough, but I feel like it's gotten worse. That thing is unbearably rough. So I went down like 50 spots on my rankings, because I was like, holy crap, this thing is so brutally rough. I'm like, what the hell? I did not want, like, I was getting jackhammered most of the ride. Hold on a second. I need to get a blue streak POV up. Hold on. Give me a sec. Sonic ads, get out of here. Not Sonic the Hedgehog, the fast food place. Frick off my screen. Okay. I think that the shed building should be forward. The little operator booth building should be forward a little bit more. I don't really like the design of it that much. I get like you're kind of constrained to the area of the station, so I understand. The roof is, I would more say, use deep slate tiles. I think that would match a lot better. I think having like maybe a little bit more of like a spike at the top, I guess. Like the spike could be like a slab at the top, like have at least one more block like up, like in the triangle going up, I guess. But yeah, I think that little building needs to be moved forward a little bit. Yeah. And yeah, I think for the roof design of that little spot there, make it deep slate tiles. It just would look a lot better. But it's not brown. Definitely gonna figure it out. Yeah, it's just you're trying stuff, so it's not the final version of it. And that's what I do sometimes. It's like you have to like try something, because if you don't try nothing, then you're not gonna go anywhere. I do that constantly with the layouts. Like I have multiple versions of the layouts and see if I like it. And sometimes miraculously, maybe first try I get a good version of it. Most of the time that's not the case, but which actually surprisingly that was the case for this build right here actually. Because I was like I wasn't sure about the angle of how like the ride would go into the brake run, but I was looking at it from above and I was like, you know what? That's actually I'm fine with that. I don't have any problems with it. Why not? Let's do it. Yeah, it's just kind of how the coaster building works, and honestly how just building anything in Minecraft works for me. I go for definitely a couple of iterations of what I want, what I like, and then I just choose the one I like the most, obviously. Yeah, definitely get rid of the spruce stairs and do deep slate tiles. I think that would look a lot better. I think that's probably what I'll use for the overhead roof as well, because I think that gives like the best texture of what you're looking for. And sometimes I don't realize how big these freaking pixelated logos are. Like that logo is absolutely massive, dude. Holy frick. I will be with you. I am here, reaching far across these new frontiers. With my life I fight this fear. In my hands I hold the ones I love. I'll walk forward through that gold run. That Chevy Traverse, huh? Also, I didn't finish my thoughts, what I was saying, of all the crazy music park gallivanting I'm doing. So yeah, so if we count it all up, we have Six Flags Great America, Kings Island, Cedar Point, Indiana Beach, Lost Island, Michigan's Adventure, Mount Olympus. That's 7. And then, because Six Flags America was closing, Dad and I took a plane to fly out to Baltimore, Maryland, and went to Six Flags America. Unfortunately, wasn't able to ride either Batwing or Superman, which I'm not as upset about Batwing since I don't really care for those old Vekoma Flying Dutchmans that much. It would have been cool to like ride it for one last time, because like since I've ridden Firehawk since it closed, obviously. But Superman was definitely the more bigger disappointment, though. I would have loved to experience an old classic Intamin Hyper. It may not be one of the craziest Intamin Hypers ever. A little better outline now. Okay. Flew out to Maryland to meet Jay. Well, I didn't specific. That wasn't the main purpose of the trip. It's just we're. Well, let me get to that. Jonathan's like, I'm offended. The main purpose was like, yeah, because we wanted to go to the park before it permanently closed. But yeah, and since like we wanted to make the trip more worth it, and that the fact my employee card actually works at Hershey Park, I do a reciprocal program for it, and also the fact that Jonathan offered to give us free tickets into the park for early entry was like, okay, we gotta do a Hershey, bro. And you know, since Hershey is like, I was not expecting to go back to Hershey again so soon, but hey, going to Hershey again to ride all their fantastic coasters. This is always such a good time, bro. Hershey is an absolutely phenomenal park. You know, getting to ride some new rides there as well, like getting to ride their Screamin' Swings the first time, their log ride, the Wild Mouse, the one side of Lighting Racer I didn't get to ride. Got the laugh track with the lights on. That was kind of trippy. And got to get my Coca Cruiser credit too, which that's nothing really to do about that. I also got to ride the Claw and the Howler, I think is what it's called. Jay didn't like riding that with me. He's like, I'm gonna. I mainly want to ride that again because I haven't ridden a ride like that since doing it at Knuckleheads. Yeah, I find it funny though at Knuckleheads the fact that I pay $3 just to ride a stupid little orange oval coaster. So like, I gotta get the credit. We're talking about stairs. Hold on one second. Apparently dinner's ready. I'm gonna throw these fences here. I'm gonna go see what food is. And then I proceed to bring food into the stream and make you guys hungry. Wahahaha. Oh, now we get Kingdom Valley, but it's Sonic X Shadow Generations version. Alright. I see you, Shuffle. I will say, making wooden coasters is kind of a pain. I'm not the biggest fan of making wooden roller coasters. As much as they're easily some of the coolest looking coasters in the world, making wooden coasters suck. Compared to steel coasters where the supports on them are really easy. wooden coasters take so much significantly longer to make the supports for. These best recently the next character code. That's a good question. Not too entirely sure. We got nowhere near hitting 20 likes on that video, so I said I would do it really soon if it got 20 likes, but it didn't, so it's kind of unfortunate. I did really have a fun time with it, though, so even though I didn't hit the like goal. Well, here's the thing. I'll say this and then I'm gonna go get some food. I'm doing certain themes for the week. So the two themes that are right now are, we have Minecraft Building Week this week here. And next week's gonna be the Random Games Week, where I'm doing Undertale, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Kirby, Forgotten Land DLC, whatever the other two games are that I'm doing, I'm blanking on right. Oh, well, Donkey Kong Bonanza, and blanking on the other one. And yeah, so it's Minecraft Building Week, then Random Games Week, and I'm thinking the next week after that, just so we have music streams for this month, I'll do a music week. So maybe the next week theme after that could be another online gaming week. Maybe. Who knows? It depends on what theme that I want to do for that week. Alrighty. Alright, keep up the good work, guys. I won't be very long. I'll probably be gone for like a minute or two. Y'all are doing great. I also think that you could probably make the shed building in there, by the way, so it makes it a little bit smaller. It just feels a little too big. Probably make it a little smaller. Okie dokie.
I'll be right back.
SB. Madre made some noodles. Got some green beans. Water Park SIM. You're playing it looks hilarious and really happy. I don't know, it's weird. I usually like playing like those amusement park type of games. I don't know why. I feel like it's like a cool, unique thing I'm doing here with a title of a game of my Minecraft where we're recreating these coasters in here. I feel like it would more see that more like in a coaster game, but I don't know, I think I'm doing something unique here. Makes it fun. Sorry, I'm giving you a difficult diagonal station to make. Never even heard of that game. Yeah, again, Max, you should move this little station shed thing probably like 2 blocks forward. There is a gap in between the little station thing there. And I'd probably say you can shrink it down by 1 block, potentially. Because what I'm noticing, if you check a POV of the ride where you can see it, there is some space that like wraps around it. And also in the station there's that straight track area of the transfer tracks. There's one side that dips down more, so make sure that side of the station is dipped down. Did I learn you may never find your way? song is so freaking good. Glad I had that, bro. I needed that. As much as noodles is not my favorite food ever, but build up my stomach. Noodles are a lot bigger than the ones Mom usually gets. That's interesting to see. I like how while I'm taking it, not gonna lie, I'm kind of in a Linkin Park vibe. Yeah. Also, that station building's too small now. I think the right amount you should do is 4 blocks up with the white quartz, and then cover it up with the roof. I think 4 blocks up is the better amount to do. This poor little station building's taking a while. I do like that you're keeping it a little, yeah. What the? Gah! My freaking game's lagging. Bruh. I also feel like, hold on, to add with the nice aesthetic to it, I think you should have the white be quartz. So you could do quartz pillar and do a smooth quartz. Because it looks like the pillars that are going up through like the window look like pillars. I think that will look a little better. Yeah, that looks better. I like that. I feel like, yeah, you have this part here be 2 blocks up. And then you could probably do this like that. I think you enter in the station for the back. Just have to figure out how this is laid out. Ooh, you know what? That actually looks pretty good. Look at that. Yeah, because if you look at it, it looks like it's playing out like that. Oh yeah. I think this is good. I think the only thing I would change is move this across. Maybe? Well, because you have to... Because I think there's a window here. How would the window be? Oh, actually, I have an idea. Glass here. Do it like this. Oh. There we go. See? Very nice. I think there's glass on the other side too. Yeah, there are. I guess the only one that doesn't have glass around it. So you can do that. There you go. Do the same like that there. There we go. Very nice. I like that. That seems pretty satisfactory. I'm winning. Okay. Definitely at some point should make a little rooftop thing there. day right here, bro. Rail work shouldn't be too bad for this road. So there's a little ditch things here. Here's a question for both of y'all. If there's a coaster that you would, out of any coaster in the world that you would love to see recreated in Minecraft, by yours truly, what would it be? That I haven't done yet, obviously. No, there's so many options. It's a tough choice. I feel like Jay's just gonna go for something at Hershey Park. Hershey Park fanatic over there. Watch these like create he's like create what's a good please, Luigi, I need you to make the Coca Cruiser. I want Luigi to build Coca Cruiser so bad, bro. What the hell? I don't think I want these signs in my station building, bro. Why you putting these in my station building, bro? Give me an actual operating pad. You're terrible. Where is my slab? Fuck. That's pretty funny though. Don't turn it red. Don't turn it into red streak, please. I'm getting rid of the sorry. Oh, there goes Jay. Air operate Falcon's flight. Why am I not surprised? Sadly, I gotta go. It's 2011, but it's been well maintained. I'm getting a family member, so I want to give me some of the next year. That's fair. Alright, well, see ya, Jonathan. Thanks for joining for a little bit, man. Yay, can now start working on other things. Work is at 4 a.m. Brutal. See, if you want to get like 8 hours of sleep, you would have to fall asleep at late. Well, you probably have to wake up at 3 a.m. most likely. Oh yeah, if you want to get 8 hours of sleep, you would have to... Jeez, what time would you have to fall asleep at? I can't do math in my head right now. Well, let's see. 2 a.m., 1 a.m., 12 a.m., 11 p.m., 10 p.m., 9 p.m., 8 p.m., 7 p.m. So yeah, actually, if you want to actually get somewhat decent sleep, then yeah. Yeah, going to bed now and be like there. So I was talking, I'm probably gonna head out soon and stuff, right? I'm gonna try getting on the roar. I was like, the roar? Like, you going to Six Flags America, boy? He's trying, he wants to ride the roar for some reason. The roar is an alright wooden coaster, I guess. Not one of my most highly ranked rides ever. I'll probably be ending the stream in like 15 minutes anyway, so... And I need to work on my video for Undertale and Minecraft, so... yeah, I'll be working on this some more too, Myra, but thank you for some good work on it so far. Bro, that way when the dagger. Oh my goodness gracious. Steel Vengeance, what I was talking about, yeah. Steel Vengeance, huh? Well, here's the thing with Steel Vengeance. I will get around to revamping it eventually. It's obviously because it's a part of the Cedar Point revamp project. It's just that I feel like Steel Vengeance is the coaster to end the revamp project on, so that's why it hasn't been done sooner. So some like the big boy Cedar Point coasters, those will be towards the end of the project. So I'm thinking like I'll end the project off of revamping Mean Streak, Maverick, and Steel Vengeance. Most likely. Because those are definitely some of the free big coasters. Mean Streak is right over there. Good old Mean Streak. The creation of Mean Streak is not bad, but it could be way better though. Mean Streak is going to be a pretty damn difficult one though, because I don't think I'm going to have the nice benefit of having Google Earth for that one. But I feel like you can do a setting on Google Earth where you go to... I don't know how to do it, I'll have to figure it out, but I know you can go to Google Earth and see like periods of times like of Google Earth like updating. So I could probably go back in a period with Cedar Point where Mean Streak was still on Google Earth, maybe. I think Google Earth is still decently, relatively, like, in existence still in 2018. Well, not 2018, maybe like 2016. Maybe, who knows? Dynamic mix of Undefeatable. There we go. One of the best, easily the best video game song of all time, bro. There, I said it. Fight me. The dynamic mix version basically just extends the song to be like 9 minutes instead of 4 minutes. It's awesome. Yeah, I forget that a lot of you guys are still in school though. I'm a big graduated boy, so I ain't no longer in school. Hee. Man, good old Kellen Quinn, bro. Legend. I think behind Chester, honestly, Kellen Quinn might be potentially my second favorite vocalist. Because the things that he's able to do with his voice is just insane. He's got such good talent. Mean Streak will be a fun one to do. Most of that for POV bids for layouts and design. Yeah. Well, another one that I will most definitely not be able to use Google... Well, this one for certain I'm confident I'm not going to be able to use Google Earth for. Is I also want to do a revamped version of Cedar Point's old Wildcat coaster. Because Wildcat, if you literally look like right next to the Blue Streak pixel art, Wildcat's right over there. So yeah, Wildcat is also a part of the revamp project. So that'll be an interesting one to do. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to tackle that yet, but figure it out when the time comes. I think honestly the most difficult part about these revamps is the fact that back in 2017, the scale that I made a lot of these rides in was just not insanely accurate. How dated my build technique work. You could definitely see that in this world for sure. You can see like new builds like Candemonium and see how like good that looks compared to some of my old Six Flags Great America coasters. Like, some of my old Six Flags Great America coasters were so bad that I completely just tore them down because I just did not like them. Like Superman Ultimate Flight, that's not in the world anymore. And Viper is not in the world either. Those are two coasters I am planning to revamp at some point. It's all part of the big revamp project. Just Cedar Point is on the priority list for the revamp. I'll say one coaster that I still want to make at some point though, because again, I won't be able to say I have all Six Flags Great America coasters now if I don't make Rakshasa. I'll have to figure out where that's going to go in the world. It's always annoying when parks add new coasters, bro, because it's like, dang, I can't say I've made all the Cedar Point coasters, or dang, I can't say I've made all the Kings Island coasters because they opened up Snoopy Soapbox Racers, bro. I now have all the Kings Island coasters made, and Cedar Point as well. With Cedar Point's case, though, is that not all of them are revamped yet. There's still some of them that are the old versions back from 8 years ago. I do hope at some point, once I get all these like crazy side projects done out of the way, I can work more on Minecraft stuff, because there's so much Minecraft stuff I'd love to work on too. There's just all these sneaking side projects that are taking up so much of my time. Alrighty, well, thank you so much for coming on, Mr. Salmax. Yeah, if you're able to come on the Stormrunner streams at all, or if you want to help out Deltarune too, be more than or if you want, even during any of those building streams, to come on and work on different builds too, you can do that. It's fine by me. Hey, thank you so much for coming on, man. Since I'm about to hit 4 hours here, I'm probably only gonna go for like 9 more minutes and then end off, y'all. Yeah, it's all good, man. I'm sure you'll get more progress on it. See you later, man. Have a good rest of your night. Until the other side, I won't give up until the end of me. I'm what you can when the stars collide, and you can see I can stand me. Oh, whoa, you're crossing the line. Oh, now we run out of time. Take what is mine. And the story ends, and he becomes a part of me. To give it what it takes, so I'll find another way. I used to never know, and now it's crystal clear. This feeling's just a ghost. It's time to face your fear, 'cause when your time has come and gone, you'll be the one to carry on. You can throw me to the wolves, 'cause I am undefeatable. I'm hanging on to the other side. I won't give up until the end of May. I'm what you get when the stars collide, and now face it, you're just an enemy. hanging on to the other side. I won't give up until the end of May. Let me watch you get when the stars collide. And now facing your chest and enemy. Welcome to the mind of a different kind. We've been growing slowly. I think I'm on 11, but I'm on the 9. Guess you don't really know me. Running from the past as a losing game. It never brings you glory. Been down this road before. Already know the story. I always love, like every now and again, I love checking on how much views certain things have. I'm curious. How much views does Undefeatable have? I'm curious. Up and down and all around. 40 million now. Holy frick. That is insane, dude. Just goes to show how insanely good of a song it is. I'll find you 25 million. Undefeatable's 15 million more views. It's insane. Breakthrough at all. 19 million, dude. Whoa, dude. This Kellen Quinn song is insane. And then I'm Here Revisited. 9.5 million. Almost to 10 million. Yeah, I really do hope that Sega's like, bro, Kellen Quinn, like, absolutely, like, peaked. We need to get Kellen Quinn on Sonic Frontiers 2. If Kellen Quinn's not in Sonic Frontiers 2, then I don't know what they're thinking. That is a huge mistake if Kellen Quinn's on Sonic Frontiers 2. Got 3 minutes left of the stream, guys. Overall, very good progress today. The fact that we're already getting supports in and got the rails laid out. It's pretty damn good progress. That's the nice thing about this wooden coaster is that overall it doesn't have too much angles, which angles on the wooden coasters makes doing the filling of supports way more annoying, as you can tell here with the brake run. So the fact that it's a decent straight track layout is very nice. I'm even making it. I'm even making a little like service roads that go underneath. It could be a fun use of making some pathways that go through Blue Street. Yeah, why not? Minute and a half left of the stream. I do actually want to try to end exactly right around 4 hours, so once I'm done blowing these out, we'll do a quick outro and then I'll go a little over 4, but it's fine. I'm getting into the second bout. Yeah, Blue Streak is overall coming together pretty nicely. We got some help recreating some part of we got the S and the B of the pixelated logo made. Station laid out, the whole layout is complete. We got the rails laid out, got about decent amount of supports put in. Overall, pretty good. I'm really happy with the progress that we got on this today, and huge thanks to Jonathan and Salmex for helping out on the build, and thank you to anybody else who watched the stream. It was nice hanging out with you guys, and yeah, I'll be seeing you guys next awesome video here on the WeStreamers channel, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace. WeStreamers checking out here. We'll see y'all later. Bye bye.